I'm live. I gotta open YouTube and share it out. Okay, what I want to go to is go live just so I can see the chat. I gotta open up social media and share this out. That would be great. All right. Man, people are playing with the Switch 2s. It's crazy. All right, what I want to do is share this out. Oh, I need to make better keyboards, man. I am live. I'm so happy that this computer doesn't have all this crazy lag like the other computer did. This computer is a Core i7 I built last week. This thing is awesome. Very fluent. Man, YouTube doesn't want to work. Create post. Video. Wow. Wow. I am live. Share it over here. Are you kidding me? RWK, what's up, man? We're gonna start in a minute. I just gotta go get the batteries. I'll have the batteries inside. The batteries are actually in here. I made a mistake. Veg, what's going on, man? Alright, so this Dreamcast, you see this screen right here? Is this thing frozen? Hold on, everyone. I think the camera's frozen. Brio. Oh, thanks. You don't want to see that. Okay, so our problem is this screen always comes up. That means the battery on the daughter board is no good. Coin cell battery. So what we have here is we have new fuses and we have a coin cell battery holder so that we can easily remove the battery and change it. The battery that's in here is like, I don't know, it's like one piece. The battery itself is one piece. So if you replace it, you gotta pull it out, the whole thing out anyway. If we drop this in, you literally pinch the little battery out, you put a new battery in, boom, done. Which you really don't have to do ever, but this thing is 25 years old this year, so. Or no, I'm sorry, 26 years old. So let's get the camera in here a little bit. Let me pull the chat up so I got everybody in here. So we're going to take this apart. I'm going to desolder this stuff. I got the soldering gun over there. Maybe I should, leave it, who cares? So a guy traded this in like 2 weeks ago. And my batteries. And we noticed this situation right here with this. So I'll show you guys what's going on. Every time you turn it off, it keeps asking you for the time. There's no audio, it's monitor. Let's do 528. Oh, the lives. Look at all that time. That's my whole life right there. Alright, there you go. And it's 410. Now we're going to turn it off. It's looking for a disc. Now we're going to turn it back on, and it's going to have the same issue. It's going to ask for the time. Okay, maybe not. There's this one that's unplugged. EA cancel a Black Panther game? Did they really? Richard, what's up, man? Oh, do I not need to replace? I guess I don't have to replace this. It's only when you unplug it from the wall. Which they're all like that. Okay, well maybe I screwed up here, I don't know. Ah, so this won't really be a repair video because I don't have to do this. Well, I'm stupid. Well, this won't be a repair video then because I don't have to repair anything. So maybe I'll open it, clean it out. How about that? Why don't we just try that? You see, when we tested it, I thought I had it plugged in and it was giving me that screen. So I ordered this. I guess I really don't need this now. Okay, well, there you go. I could have sent this back earlier today and I didn't. Well, there you go. I had no idea. Alright, well, this is not going to be a repair video then. We're going to open it up and clean it out, though. How about that? This way you guys will see what's going on in there. Oh, well, my mistake. Now, when we unplug this, we're going to get that screen again when we plug it back in, but that's normal, so I thought we were always getting it. So what happens is, every time you turn it off and turn it back on, while it's still plugged in, you'll get that time screen when that battery is no good. I thought that happened when we tested it 2 weeks ago. I made a mistake. So actually, it's good for me because I don't have to spend more money on this machine. And I get to hang on to my batteries. I bought a drafting table. Oh, nice. No, he draws, man. You can buy a table to drink beer on. I'm gonna turn this off. There was no screw in here. This guy came in here, said all his consoles were like brand new in the box, and they were all broken. This isn't too bad, actually. Some dust over here. Besides that, blow out the dust. I mean, this. It can be clean. So here's the OG coin battery. You can't remove it. You have to desolder it. See, this kit that I have here. I don't know if you can see this. You solder this in, and then you could just take the battery and put a new battery in without having to desolder it every single time. Yeah, I can clean this up a little bit, blow it out. I mean, it looks pretty clean. Alright, so I apologize. This is not going to be a repair video. I got the wrong info on that one. You wish you still had a Dreamcast? Well, if you want one, let me know. I got one for sale. Let's blow it out. So we have Game Complainers tonight at 9:30. That's right, you got 3 shows in a row today, this week. Next week, you're going to get Game Complainers on Monday because Anthony is leaving Wednesday. So you're going to get Game Complainers on Monday. You're going to get Game Complainers tonight, Monday night. Tuesday's Gaming After Dark. And Wednesday, Fred and my wife are going to be at Best Buy midnight streaming for the Switch 2 launch. So we'll stream from the phone. Excuse me, this way you guys can watch that. So. Fred, what's up? Fred, I want to see if you could trade in the banned PS5. So, yeah, why would I want a Quest for a sealed freaking machine? Yeah, I want a used smelly Quest 2 that's outdated for a brand new machine in the box. Milkman, what's going on? The first thing I'm playing on the Switch is Mario Kart. It's the only thing you can play at launch. I don't know, Milkman, but it was $200 when the PS5 was going for 500. So I bought it off eBay, banned, and I use it as a kiosk. But you know, it's the big fat one. If I could get a slim model and they're on sale now, great. Oh, I go higher? I didn't know that. Yeah, she'll be there, Fred. Holy shit. Bryant, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Hockey fan, what's up? Well, this won't be a repair video because I misdiagnosed this, I guess, 2 weeks ago. So, we're just going to clean this out. Dreamcast is fine. I'll load a game on here. I think I have Resident Evil 2 somewhere. You know, I had a copy of Resident Evil 2. I have 2 copies of it on Dreamcast. And I just looked at it like last week. I put it down. I don't know where it went. One of the copies, and I got to get rid of it. I got to sell it. It goes for money. Hang on, I'm just looking at something on my phone. Okay. Fixed my computer, just needed to update it. Oh, well, there you go. That's a cool Dreamcast. Yeah, man. Somebody traded this in, so I was cleaning it out. I thought I had to replace the coin battery, but I guess I was wrong. The coin battery's fine, so we're not going to do that repair. I'm just going to clean it out, and that's pretty much it. Put it back together. I thought I had to repair it, but I guess I don't. I must have unplugged it when I tested it a couple of times. Get these wipes for the Dreamcast. Yeah, Fred, whenever you update Windows, that'll fix a lot of problems. There's some gunk over here. Let me just clean this off. So tonight you're going to get me, Fred, and Frank on Game Complainers. I guess if anybody wants to come on. We will leave the Discord open. Alright, that looks a lot better. That looks a lot better than what it was. Shout out to Mike Mullis. He bought a Terra Onion mode for his Dreamcast. Which means he could put an SSD in here, he could plug in a flash drive. I think he's got a portable hard drive he's going to plug into it. And he can play all the games digitally without needing the optical drive. I mean, these things are starting to fail. This lever back here, these break easily when you close the lid, and when you open the lid it moves this lever. If this lever breaks, you can't read the games without fixing that, and unfortunately you can't really find these levers anywhere. So I mean, you could solder a switch there and do all that, but yeah, I've had these break, and the lasers are fine, but you can't use them because you don't have a lever to push down on them. So, you know, these optical drives, these optical disk drive deals, I mean, they help. They help preserve the original hardware, so. Well, I guess that's it. There's not much more to do here. with the, I mean, I'll keep streaming, but there's not much more to do with this Dreamcast. I guess I'll pop in a game if I can find a disc. A lot of updates I needed to do. Yeah, you really do, because there's Windows updates every other Tuesday. The second Tuesday of the month is usually Windows update. Very nice. So this one goes here. This screw. And this came with a missing screw, which I'm going to tell my buddy, because he's going to be like, of course. Plug this back in. Gotta love SEGA. I miss SEGA. Now that Microsoft is getting out of hardware, can we please get SEGA to come back? They're not gonna come back, but one can only hope. There we go. But that's because you unplug it. You unplug it, that's normal. It's 528. And there go the years. We got 431. Nice. Alright, let me get a game. Stevie Mac, what's up? Phil has 9 consoles planned. Phil told me. Yeah, I know. He's got a lot of consoles planned in his delusional mind. We're going to go into that tonight. Don't think they're safe, because they're not. They're never safe on Wednesdays. Bought that stupid game 5 years ago, I wouldn't have lost it last week. They could come back now that everyone's expecting. They're not coming back. They're going to license their name out to whoever wants it, and those people are going to sell it for $1,000, split it with them, and then blah blah blah. And when nobody buys it, no one's going to want to license it anymore, and it's over. I mean, it's beyond over at that point. They're not making hardware natively, it's over. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, I'm looking for my other Dreamcast. Is it over here? My HDMI Dreamcast. he's saying here. Don't talk about cream cheese, Philly. I was hoping for an Xbox complainer tonight. You're getting game complainers. Like, we always scream about Xbox. Stuff in here. This is fucking ridiculous with these bags, man. So stupid. What's that here? What the hell is this other Dreamcast? What's this? It's right here. Games better be in here. There's nothing in here. What the hell? Son of a bitch, Gary. There's no games in here. What's this? DVDs and I got CDs. These are DVDs. Hey, fuckface, get out of my way. I don't see that in here. The CDs, I don't know what the CDs were. Okay, fuckface. You're going over here. Alright, well, I don't know where my CDs went. I see the DVDs here, blank DVDs. It has a spindle of blank CDs, which some of them were not blank. I had Dreamcast games on them. Whatever, man. Dude, what the fuck? they're right here in front of my face. As soon as you open the closet door, they're right here. How did I miss that? I'm good working on my plans. Oh, nice, Brian. Well, hopefully everything's good, man. Hopefully you got a good idea of what you want to do. Phil is in there in a room with you? No, he's not. What was the device you're using on the Dreamcast? What device? So we put in a self-bootable Dreamcast game, and there's Resident Evil 2. I mean, this is an air gun. Blows air out of, blows dust and stuff. Oh, this is Codebreaker. Why is there a fucking 2 on there? Oh, it's disc 2 of Codebreaker. Okay, I get it. So let's try to find Resident Evil 2. It's one of these. Ah. That's another code breaker. Here's Resident Evil 3. It says RE3. RE2's got to be here somewhere. Yeah, you don't need that anymore. Even when you download them off websites, they're all self-bootable now. Oh, that was a DVD. What the fuck? It was probably RE5 for 360 on that. Not many left. There's 2 left after this. If not, I'll play RE3. That computer's nice looking, man. So I'm streaming from the brand new computer we built last week. I mean, what the fuck is on these? I think these are blank. Where the hell did RE2 go? Yeah, this is a blank disc. Well, I guess I'm popping on RE3. I'll play RE2. I have it legit for Dream. I have 1 copy of RE2 for Dreamcast. I'm sorry, 1 copy of RE3 for Dreamcast, legit. And I have 2 legit copies of RE2 for Dreamcast, and I told Anthony, I was like, hey, I found one. Carlos Cruz was supposed to buy it. It's like, I found it. Let people know if they want to buy it. He's like, alright. And I just saw it like a week or two ago. I put it somewhere, and I don't know where I put it. The copy I was going to sell. So I'm really mad right now, because that game goes for like $200. And I don't mind getting rid of it for $200. Don't use it. And again, there's no audio because this is a monitor. Well, this video is clickbait. I was going to rename the video. There you go, rename the video. This is my last escape. That zombie always goes "Urgh!" in that cutscene, so that's why I did that. A state of play on the 29th? Why would they have it on May 29th when June is always E3? Why do people keep saying that shit? Like, that's stupid. It's not like they have anything anyway. We should have seen this console when it came in. It's white now. Let's just say it wasn't white before. Clean the shit out of that thing. Why did they give you these stupid books? no longer need the key. You still want it? No. Instead of playing games all day, I could get some more work done. Who's ready for the Switch 2, man? It's next week. It's 1 week from today. We're here. Ooh. Switch 2 hype, hell yeah. Weston, what's up? Shout out to Batman. I mean, he messaged me with some crazy stuff. If that's true, man, Batman, I hope everything works out because we need you in the community for sure. So shout out to Batman. Next time Batman's in the room, give Batman props. I'll tell you that. Would you say the Dreamcast version RE2 looks better? Yes, it is better. So what happened was RE2 and 3 on the Dreamcast are the PC versions. The GameCube uses the PS1 version of the second edition of Resident Evil 2. The one with the extreme battle mode. So this is the best looking version of the home versions. Carlos, what's up? Jeez, You know what? I might as well get some of my work done now since I'm live streaming. I'd rather take it in the other room, but I can't. So let me bring this stuff in here, and I'll do that. I thought I was going to have to repair this thing. I guess not. Yeah, I know. I might have to pick one of those up. I'm going to see if Fred could trade in the banned PS5 that we have. We use it for the kiosk. And I don't mind because it's banned. It's actually better that it's banned and for the kiosk. But the thing is, it's a fat model. If I get a slim back there behind the TV, it'd be a lot easier. So these are GameCube games I had in our book. We didn't have cases for these games. And they were sitting in the book for like 5 years, 6 years. So I printed out covers for these, and I'm going to case them up. I might as well just start doing that now. I thought I was going to have to repair this thing, but we don't need to repair it. It's fine. So if a game comes in and it's just a disc only, I print out the freaking cover art and I box it up. Because people usually don't buy loose games. They need something, and they need to know that we have it. So, and yes, they pay disc only price when I do this. Not printing out covers and charging full price like a lot of people do, which is bullshit. If it's a game like this where I'm printing the cover out, you're getting a discount, a major discount. And people are like, oh, why is the same copy a different price? Like, because one has the book and one doesn't. So some cases are reprinted. I charge based on what you're buying. Not like GameStop where one game might have the book and another game might not have the case or the book, but they charge the same price. I don't do that. Alright, so that's done. This game is awesome. They're all good. Yo, we used to play WrestleMania 18 on GameCube. Me and my buddy Mario. We used to play the shit out of that game in 2002. What a great game. And this game is even better. I have cases, but I'm going to case them up too when I'm done. Some of these I had to make because the box art, the cover art, just isn't online. So, like, you could find, like, the front of the case or the back of the case. Some games I had to drag them into a template. I had to get, like, the PS2 case and then drag it into a GameCube template and make it look like the GameCube version. And vice versa. Shout out to Frank, man. That PlayStation Pro that we bought 20 days ago, because the price dropped today by $50, I told Frank, go to GameStop with the receipt and see if they price adjust it. And they did. They gave Frank $50 back. So shout out to GameStop. Shout out to GameStop. I played this game on stream, Animaniacs. It was pretty good. Yeah, how many of these do I have left? Got like 10 of them. They're all the same length, right? I'm going to try to do this, and I'm going to screw this up a little bit, but it's going to help me save time here. Yeah, it screwed it all up. Well, it'll be quicker to fix it than it would to just cut them singly. Maybe not. Is Xbox stepping on rakes? I don't know. We'll talk about tonight. We'll talk about the Black Ops bundle. We talked a little bit about that on Gaming After Dark last night. But yeah, tonight we'll go into it a little bit more because it's game complainers, so get ready for that rant. Fix that one up. Fix this one a little bit here. Crystal Chronicles, Final Fantasy. There you go, Crystal Chronicles. Here's the game right here, man. That's the cover. Did you ever... Yo, when this game came out, we were like, holy shit, we never thought we'd see ECW, WWF, and WCW on the cover. That's crazy. Whoever was in charge of that, bravo. I still have my copy and it works. I was playing it the other day. I was testing some of the GameCube games out. I still have all the save files from 2002 of all the guys that we made. Still got the save files. So this cover I had to make. So I got a GameCube template, and this is the PS2 cover. I dropped it in, put the template over it, and there you go. So I can't find the cover online. Only the PS2 cover is online. Okay. This. Mental, what's up, man? How's everything? Do you think I can get back $50? Well, where did you buy it? You bought it at GameStop? If you're a pro member, you get 30 days. So basically what you have to do, Stevie Mac, if it's within the 30 days, go back with your receipt. And what they're going to do is they're going to like return the console. For some reason, Frank, because Frank did it, he needed me to take a picture of the actual barcode on the box, even though he had the receipt. He didn't have the receipt. I sent him a copy of the receipt. But they also needed like a picture of the barcode on the box. So snap a photo of that barcode on the box, the one with your serial number on it, and bring your receipt there if it's within 30 days. Which I think you bought it last week, right? Or 2 weeks ago? Bring it there, tell them that, you know, you bought it within the return period, you'd like a price adjustment. And they should do it for you. A lot of stores do that, by the way. Best Buy does it, Target does it. Because they would rather give you the sale price than have you return it. And then they lose all the money on it. But yeah, you're entitled to that. A lot of people don't know that. Whatever the return policy is, within the return policy, if the price drops, you can go get a price adjustment. And they'll do it. But a lot of people don't know that. They buy stuff and then it goes on sale, and that's what I did with the graphics card. It dropped. I paid $6.29. It dropped to $5.99. I went back. I'm within 30 days. They gave me my $30 back. And Micro Center even says in their policy, you can get a price adjustment as many times as the price drops within your return period. So if the graphics card drops to $550 and then $450 before the 30 days, I go back and they just keep putting the money back on my card. You guys gotta know how to shop, man. A lot of people don't know, and you get robbed. I got it on May 8th. That's when I bought mine. Yeah, so that was 20 days ago. So you're in the return period. Take a picture of the barcode on the box and bring the receipt over there. Say, hey, I'd like the price adjustment. Because you're a pro member, you get 30-day return policy. Non-pro members get 15 days. I did a case cover like that for a Mech Assault for the OG Xbox. I did it in photo. Yes. The glossy paper I used to use too, but what would happen is the ink wouldn't dry properly on it, and then you'd put it in the case and it would smudge on the case. So I stopped using that, and I just use regular paper because, let's be honest, I'm selling these things for disc-only price anyway, so... But yeah, if you want to keep it personally for you, the glossy paper thing is awesome. That's pretty good, man. When I did the glossy, again, I was using the shitty printer that we had here at work. So you probably had to have a better printer than what I had, and it came out better. Alright, I gotta get cases in the closet. We're gonna case these up. Originally this was gonna be a repair video, but we don't need to repair it after all, so it's not gonna happen. I have blank green cases and I have the black cases. We need the black cases. Okay, we got black cases right here. No green cases for today. We won't be getting green cases anymore, actually, so there you go. No, it's fine. No, I understand completely. No worries. I told Noof, so maybe he'll have you on next week. I told Noof to have you on next week, so let's see. Let's see what happens. that's perfect. Yeah, kind of. Let's just move it a little bit. I think that's pretty good. There you go. We put it on the shelf, people know we have it now, instead of it sitting in the book for all those years. I didn't even know they were in there. People trading games without cases, I guess I put them in the book so I can lock it up. And I forgot to print the cases out, so here we go. Printing these cases out. Not too bad. I'm gonna price them, and then that's it. There you go. Hopefully I can make it work. Yeah, just let Noof know. It was a great show last night. Great panel as always. I kept the show the way that it should have been. You know, we have topics. We, go to each panel member, talk about it, and we move on. It's not a ranting show like Game Complainers. But I tried to make it a little bit funny last night, so that was good. There you go. Crystal Chronicles. There you go. Blood Rain. Next is James Bond. That's my James Bond right here. That's my guy. There's a rumor he might be coming back. Or there was a rumor. I think, didn't Noof say Henry Cavill's James Bond now? Is that true? I thought he was the villain. He was the villain in Mission Impossible, right? There you go. Take these gloves off. I needed the gloves if I was gonna solder anything, but I'm not doing that, so. Take these stinking gloves off. Great Edgar Hunt. There you go. Animaniacs. Oh man, we got quite a few left here. Run out of cases. Goblin Commander. There you go. NHL 2003. 22 years ago. Where is the time going? Alright, we need 2 more cases. Jordan McGrath. This is it, WrestleMania 19, the video game. Another 2003 game. Very, very nice. NHL 3 with insignia on the cover. Oh, who's that? This guy? Who is this? This Allen Iverson? Oh, that doesn't look like him, right? Who's on the cover here? They should put the guy's name on here. Who is this guy? He's from the Miami Heat. Did he get hurt that year? What happened? I should put this on the shelf for $1,000. This way nobody buys it. Alright, good. So you got all these ready to go now. That's Dwayne Wade. Okay. I thought Dwayne Wade was a rapper. Oh. Now I know he was a basketball player. WrestleMania 18 is worth shit. But I like how just touching it. This game's not worth anything. It's worth like $10. Now sealed, it's probably worth like $100, $200, but used, it's not worth really much. But keep it. I mean, this is history, right? Just that cover alone. By the way, fun fact. a couple of months after this came out, or no, I'm sorry, probably about a couple of weeks after this came out, Austin walked out of the company. And they didn't know if he was coming back. So THQ, the second run of these, has The Rock in the middle. But they use like a 3D render. They use like the video game version of The Rock. So if you ever find that cover, it's like the GameCube version of Rock with the real Rob Van Dam and real Hulk Hogan. It's fucking weird looking. He looks like Donkey from fucking Shrek in that cover. I was like, yeah, fuck that cover. This is the cover right here, right there. Fred said he will do crazy stuff tonight. For super chats. So, alright. We're going to have text to speech on tonight anyway, so. I don't have it on now, because it's, you know, I had to put it on this new computer, but. This computer is fucking nice, man. Let me show you guys. Now let me tell you something. For a Core i7, this computer is fucking fast. These new i7 chips are no joke. I mean, say what you want about not having all the frames and everything. This, using this computer versus the other computer is snappy as shit. Look at that, man. I have, so they gave us, there's an extra case fan that came with the case. I might mount that on the top. I just got the screws in the mail the other day. The fan screws. So I will probably do that. Hook that fan up and be done. That is a beautiful case, man. I love it. So here's the deal. Next year, January, February, me, Frank, and Jeff are going to build brand new computers. And we're going to do it all at once. I need one for the house because the computer I use every day, that's a 9900K. I'm sorry, what was... Is it Core i9 9900K? I think it's a 9th gen. Yeah, because I built this 7900. Jesus Christ! I built the 7900K. That's the one that this replaced, and I got the 9900K at home. So I think next year I'm going to build a new one. A Core i9 and get it over with. And that'll be my PC for the house. I have a 3080 in that thing too. Yeah, the player's choice version, yep. And I think because it didn't release in Europe the time that we got it, the European version just got that cover. They didn't even get the Stone Cold cover. Because he had already walked out at that point. That thing was legit because, I mean, we all knew it was legit, number one. Nobody ever questioned it being fake. But you knew it was legit when they started taking him off all the merchandise. We were like, all right, he really fucking left, and they can't work it out. It wasn't so much that people thought it was a work, but they were like, they need to work it out. He needs to come back. And they weren't. We always, as fans, we knew in the back of our mind, he'll be back, but we didn't know when. And then he came back, and everything was cool, and then he fucking retired the next day. It's like, ah, shit. Hey, at least we got Austin versus Bischoff, right? That was the whole point. That was the whole story. That was his story. And that was the only like dream match that we really got. Bischoff fired Stone Cold. Stone Cold goes to WWF, puts WCW out of business, and then Bischoff has to show back up with his tail between his legs. And then Austin beats the shit out of him. Like, it's the perfect story. And it was real life. You'll never be able to do that ever again. DualSense controllers starting at $54.99, so they're cheaper than the Xbox controllers. Excuse me. Switch 2 Pro controller pre-orders are available right now at Target and Best Buy. Out on launch day, which is next week. Holy crap. That's what IGN wrote. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and Civilization 7 have trials on PlayStation Premium. Nintendo has to be so pissed for those Switch 2 videos of people posting. There's nothing they could do. They shipped them to retailers early. This is what they get. Everyone gets it like that. I go back in time and relive that shit again. Yeah, I know, right? Dude, WWE now, listen, it's better without Vince, but it really isn't better. Because it's run differently, and it just, I don't like the way it's run. We didn't like the way that Vince was booking the shows, but they ran it a certain way. You know what I mean? The business was run a certain way. Now it's like, yeah, you like the booking to a point. It's watchable. But it just doesn't feel like it's WWE anymore. It's hard to explain. It just doesn't feel like it's the same company. And I'm not saying Vince was better. I think business-wise, I don't know. Because they're making even more money now, but they wouldn't be able to do that if it wasn't for him. So I don't know. WWE just feels soulless. I'm just going to say that. It feels like, hey, it's here. We're just going to make money with it. It feels like fucking Fortnite. You're not even there to play the game. You're just there to buy the skins. He's not coming back. There was a rumor he wanted to buy it back, and it's like, dude, they ain't selling it. They paid $9 billion for it. They're gonna charge his ass like fucking $20 billion. Hey, he's like George Lucas. Like, he's having second thoughts after he sold it. It's like, dude, what are you doing? You shouldn't have sold it then. You see, if he was fucking smart, he would have gave the son WCW like he was supposed to, had his son build up that company, and then he builds up WWE, he sells WWE, and then he jumps over to WCW. You see what I'm saying? He builds that up, and then they sell that one. But this fucking idiot merged everything because he's stupid, and he fucking sold it all like a moron. And now he's upset that he can't get back in it. And it's like, well, you did it to yourself. I can stream and record over... or record building my dedicated gaming PC. Hey man, I get a webcam and I just hook it up and I just start filming it. I just go live with it. Yeah, but even if Vince came back, hockey, like, he doesn't call the shots anyway, so he's not coming back ever. They're done with him. It's interesting to see what's going to happen with Rock, because Rock is out. Something happened and Rock said, I'm out. He's getting blamed for the Cena thing, but I guarantee you something happened. Because I think that heel turn was supposed to be a lot bigger than what it was. Then something happened and Rock said, fuck this, I'm out of here. That's why he had the Rubik's Cube with the New Japan shirt on. Guaranteed something happened. That was a message to them, like, I could go anywhere I want. Yeah, it's stale. It's soulless, I'm telling you. It's got no soul. It's like UFC hockey. They're just there to have exhibitions and fights. It brings a lot of money in. They cater to fucking everybody now. GameStop has announced they purchased 4,710 Bitcoin. Well, good for them. Oh, we did make fun of the access controller last night. Oops. Alright, well, this game, I'm sorry, it's GameCube. This Dreamcast works fine. I didn't have to end up doing that. I don't know if I'll hang on to it. This was $10. I don't know if I'll hang on to it or just send it back. I don't know. This machine is ready to go. Mike, what's up? Congratulations, you got the mode. So, Mike, I screwed up. I thought this needed the, where the hell did I just put it? I thought it needed the coin replacement and fuse. I mean, it'll always take a fuse replacement, but I must have screwed up because this thing is loading no problem. It's when I unplug it, which is what always happens anyway. But yeah, this thing remembers the date and time, as long as I don't unplug it. But that's normal. So I was like, oh, I must have made a mistake when I tested it the other day. So, no repair tonight, but I'll hang on to it, I guess. Mike got the Terra Onion mode. It's what I've been streaming for you guys over the last few years. You put the mode in here and you don't need the disk drive anymore. You can use a SD card, a SSD, a hard drive, a USB hard drive, all to play your games. The ultimate emulator on original hardware. So yeah, this one will be, this one's ready to go out. We cleaned it out. Got all the dust out of there, dirt. I don't like, I have the DC digital installed in mine, but this Hyperkin one wasn't that bad for the HDMI adapter. Alright, this goes back inside. A little surprised this shit's still going on. They never reached the height of the Attitude Era, and they'll never find another Austin. Yeah, no, those days are over. It's over. They'll never have, like you said, you can't do the Attitude Era again, and they won't find the next Austin because there is no next Austin. They don't have developmental territories. They don't have that stuff anymore, and they're not looking for that. They're looking for a variety show. They're not looking for, like, they needed an Austin, a Hogan, a Rock. They needed those guys so the company could survive. The company has so much fucking money now, they don't care about that. The marquee is the company. Why do you think the belt has a big W on it? It doesn't matter who the champion is. As long as you know that logo is on there, that logo is the star of the show. Not the guy that carries it. And that's kind of sad, but that's the way they built it up. Smart on McMahon's part, because no matter who walks out, you're still going to watch the star of the show, which is the WWE. But maybe he shouldn't have treated these guys like crap. To the point where they walked out, you know? Okay, well, let's see what we got going on here. Besides Punk and Cena, who's there to market? Lesnar is gone, and they don't want to bring back the legends. Yeah, I know. I don't know, man. I don't know what they're doing with these guys. They're buying AAA. They're buying all these other companies. You're always going to have... Cena's always going to bring people in. Punk is always going to bring people in. Rock is always going to bring people in. Austin, all these guys. But like you said, they kind of just want to... They want to use these guys on a case-by-case basis. They don't even want to, like, use them. There was no reason why Rock shouldn't have been at WrestleMania. Everyone's blaming him for not showing up, but there might be something going on. Maybe they told him to fuck off. I don't know. Nobody knows yet. Remember Punk? He was gone for a fucking year, and we were like, the guy's an asshole. He walked out. And we didn't know. All this shit went down. We had no clue for a year. Turns out Punk wasn't the bad guy at all. That's why when the shit went down AEW, I believed Punk. Because I was like, you know what? We've been here before. He's not going to leave a company like that. Cody sucks. Let's all cut this shit. Dude fucking sucks. He's not over. People get pissed at Rock and all this shit, but they need those guys. Yeah, I know. I don't get it either, man. I think it has to do with... Because Rock came out of... What was it? X amount of years ago, and he did the political thing. I think that's why people are really mad at him. Because nobody ever hated this guy. They hated him when he went to go do movies, but when he came back, everyone loved him. The minute he mentioned this shit about politics, everyone hated The Rock. Which is fine. I mean, you know, people are gonna... You don't have to like him. But I think that really ruined, like you know when Austin had the issue with, when he walked out? And Austin got arrested for all that shit? He was never the same when he came back. Some people in the audience didn't really cheer for him anymore. Like, it hurts these guys. When these guys do shit outside wrestling, you know, they gotta be careful of what they say or do, because you have people that are gonna pick sides. So... Hey man, I'm just here to watch wrestling. I don't give a fuck. I don't care who does what or what does who or whatever. Whatever. Just I watch wrestling. I mean, look at Hogan. Hogan's a fucking piece of shit for saying all that stuff, but you know what? He's Hulk Hogan. He's gonna have people that love him still because he's Hulk Hogan, and then you're gonna have people that are like, I'm over him. You know, it is what it is. But these guys, they make their own bed and they lie in it. Yeah, I understand completely. Exactly, hockey. That's the way I feel. I'm not into politics. I really don't give a shit. And yeah, I make fun of certain guys like, Jericho, but Jericho's a fucking idiot because he fucked up that whole company. Jericho had... Let me tell you something. Let me get the microphone because the microphone's far away here. Here's the thing with Jericho, okay? This guy Jericho, he was in WCW. He was getting passed over for the big guys and Hogan and all these guys. So you think this guy would learn his fucking lesson, okay? He goes to AEW and he's doing the same fucking thing that Hogan was doing to him.
Only he's doing it in the backhanded way. Like, he'll lose to guys, but then they won't be on TV the next week. He's on TV. And they're like, oh, he put this guy over. It's like, where did he put him? He's not even on TV anymore. He's not being featured. Just because you lost to a guy and he's not on TV anymore doesn't mean you put the guy over. That means the fucking guy's not on TV anymore. You should lose to the guy, and then you should be off TV for 2 months. But this guy, Jericho, these guys don't learn. They really don't. Like Bischoff and Hogan going to TNA, we were like, all right, they learned their lesson. They go down there and they fuck the whole place up. These guys just don't fucking learn. They don't learn. When is Seth going to stop dressing a woman? I don't know. Ask him. He's in the phone book. Look him up. Jericho, I guess he's still around. I don't know. I don't watch AEW. I heard the Young Bucks came back for one fucking match last week, and they got, quote, banged up, and they're out now for, like... Basically, they're banged up, meaning they're taking another vacation. It's like, dude, what are you doing? Like, you guys are supposed to run this company. You're not even there half the time. Yeah, that company is a piece of shit. That company went they literally jumped into mainstream, and now they're indie-rific. I mean, they've always been indie-rific, but they had a chance. I hope Samoa Joe goes back to WWE. I'm really fucking tired of him being in AEW. There's so many good fucking matches this guy could have right now in WWE, and he's stuck in AEW, fighting fucking Moxley. Jericho will be back in WWE in 5. Oh, God, I hope not. Leave him in AEW. Please leave him there. Jericho was supposed to put over Sammy Guevara, and the fans were on Sammy's side. Then all of a sudden, they put Jericho back with Sammy. They put Sammy back with Jericho. Yeah, I know. And Jericho thinks he's doing a favor for these guys. It's like, you're not doing a favor for them. You're dragging them down. They actually play Let the Body Say. Jesus Christ. So now they want to be ECW 2005. Bro, you know what they should do, okay? Listen to me. WWE should do ECW One Night Stand, okay? And Triple H should be like, you know what? We're going to work with AEW. We're going to have WWE guys with AEW guys, the ECW One Night Stand, okay? You do an angle where Tony Khan comes to the ring, but you don't tell Tony Khan what's going to happen. You can say, yeah, Tony Khan, you're going to run down and try to save the Young Bucks or whatever, or stop whoever from beating up the Young Bucks. Bro, and then you have Sandman just get right behind Tony and beat the shit out of him with the cane. Unscripted, he doesn't know. Like a shoot. Or a double cross. That would be the funniest fucking thing I ever saw in my life. You see the photo of Staples on Swerve Strickland's tongue? No, I don't need to see it because he's a fucking idiot. You know, that guy had a lot of potential and he threw it out the window the minute he called out Booker T and started fucking with him. Dude, you can't do that. Can you imagine if you had guys like, I don't know. If you had, if you had guys like Edge calling Bret Hart a piece of shit when Edge was like just starting in the WWF. Edge ain't going anywhere. Sorry. Oh, God, that would be fucking funny. I think Jericho's ready to have his final match. I don't think he's ready. He's getting a lot of money. He'll go to WWE when Tony Khan's tired of him. And I don't think that's going to happen because Tony Khan just keeps giving him more and more money. And Jericho bragged that AEW paid him more money than WWE did, so he looked like a fucking idiot if he went back to WWE, right? Oh, yeah, it took less money to go in the Hall of Fame. And by the way, they're not going to let him wrestle as a fat fucking slob. They're going to tell him, you better get in shape because we ain't talking until you're in shape. Excuse me. It sounds like Jericho burping. This is why I go back and watch the old ECW. Night and fucking day. Yeah, I know. TK gets in the ring, and then there's rap music play. No. As TK's walking down the ramp, that's when the music hits. And you see his face. Because he knows who it is. And he knows he's done. Imagine if he turns around to hug New Jack and New Jack stabs him or something. The possibilities are endless. Yeah, I miss ECW. You know what I really miss? I miss The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. I miss David Letterman. I miss ECW. I miss WCW. What the fuck happened? Why are we missing all these things? Why are these things gone? It sucks. I used to watch The Tonight Show all the fucking time. Now I can't watch it. It's like it doesn't exist anymore. Because Jimmy Fallon came over and fucked the whole show up. You guys like watching paint dry. He ain't no Leno. And when Leno left, I watched Letterman. And then they were like, oh yeah, David Letterman's leaving. It's like, well, what the fuck? I guess I'm not watching late night anymore. But I miss those days. It was so fun. Yeah, that ECW channel's coming. Don't worry. What industry has had the biggest downfall? Gaming or wrestling? They really haven't had a downfall. It's just been popularity has weaned a little bit. But I think wrestling suffered more than video games. I just think that like pop culture in general just went down the shitter. Once like 2002 hit, it was just starting to slowly go down. Because then you had these fucking TV shows, these primetime TV shows that like Lost, The Shield, 24, all these shows. It's all people were fucking talking about. Then the movies, they had like direct to DVD released movies. It's like there was too much of that shit. And it diluted actual movies coming out. Like, and then you had music. Dude, there's no music anymore. In the 90s, there was like 1,000 fucking genres. Even in the 2000s, there was 150 fucking genres of music. Now, we have fucking club music, which is like hip-hop and rap. Where's rock and roll? Where's alternative rock? There's nothing. All that shit's dead. Is Mario Kart the only game that launched for the Switch? Yeah, the only first-party game. There's other games, but those games are out already. Like Cyberpunk and Street Fighter. Yeah, hockey. That's what I'm saying, man. It's bullshit. And as the years went by, we've just been diluted. And Netflix fucking killed everything because the minute you could stream stuff in the house, people got lazy. They didn't buy DVDs anymore. They didn't go to the movies half the time anymore. Shit's just not as popular as it used to be. And I think it's because we're too lazy. But music, like what the fuck happened to music? There's no music anymore. I'm not into this club bullshit. I don't mind some rap and R&B, that's fine, but I don't know, man. Even in the 2000s, you had some great alternative rock bands. You don't have that anymore. What happened to Limp Bizkit? That guy fucking disappeared. He was popular for like 5 years. He disappeared. You don't hear about any of these guys anymore. What time is it? 6 o'clock already? Shit. We're going to do the show at 9:30. So Fred said he's going to do crazy stuff tonight for Super Chats. So get ready for that. Text-to-speech will be on tonight. I don't know what he's going to do. He's got those sardines. I don't know if he's going to use them. Excuse me. There's good music, but finding it's like hard since major labels like AA Games, in terms of promoting their own good stuff. What's up, David R? All right, let me throw this shit back in the closet. No repair today. Well, that was good. At least I didn't have to go crazy. Yeah, I thought that we needed to repair that. I guess we didn't. They'd rather be safe. Yeah, exactly. That's why you're getting all these remakes in the video games, because they don't want to spend money on new stuff. Which sucks for us, but it's a double-edged sword, because for people that have already played that shit, like, we don't want those games, but we're the hardcore. The casual audience will buy it, but that's it. They don't care about it. So you're not you're serving two masters, but you're kind of not at the same time. Like, it's gonna backfire. It's gonna get to a point where it backfires. David R is angry and he's calming down. All right, well, good. I love My Way by Limp Bizkit, the theme for WrestleMania 17. I miss when WWE... Yeah, me too. I agree, man. Hey, jeez. It's still daytime out. Daytime. Daylight. Yeah, let me throw this shit in the closet. If you guys want to talk about anything, I'll give you guys like 10 more minutes, and then I gotta wrap it up, because I gotta go home, eat, and then we got a podcast. So tonight you're getting Game Complainers again. Then Monday you're gonna get Game Complainers, because Anthony's gonna leave on Wednesday. So he's going to be on Monday. He's not going to be on tonight because he went to a concert. He'll be on Monday, and that's it for a while for him. But we have Game Complainers tonight, Monday night, Tuesday's Gaming After Dark on Noof's channel. It's back on Noof's channel. And then Wednesday night at midnight, around midnight time, we're going to be live at the Switch launch at Best Buy. I'm going to put the phone on and try to go live. So you guys are going to get content. And then that weekend, you're going to get content because we're going to live stream us playing Mario Kart here. I have never been to a... Oh, come on, man. I was at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming out of their shells at Madison Square Garden. I'm on that videotape. That was the only fucking concert I went to. All their themes sound the same. We should be getting the Switches in soon. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Your Wicked Hot should just go to your Best Buy. Is he far from you? Because he's thinking about going to one at midnight to get one and canceling all his other pre-orders. I should tell him to go to yours. Sport back the roofers? What? Oh, he meant to say sorry, I'm back. Okay. Well, RWK, you got another 10 minutes with me because I gotta go home. He's an hour away. He should just go to yours, Hockey. He can meet you, and then he could sleep outside until they open the door. So I read that Best Buy's giving out coins. They're giving out like Switch coins as like a ticket. So if you're on the line, they'll give you these coins and say, come back with the coin. And then you can pick up your Switch. They don't have you working on the midnight. Well, you should go there and just wait on the line with them. Scalpers will probably sell those for. I don't know, man, because they're saying they're gonna. Target says they're gonna have plenty of for walk-ins on the that morning. Target's saying if you didn't pre-order it, no problem, you can come get one. So I don't know. I don't think this is gonna be as popular as people think, as far as scalping. I think there's going to be plenty of in stock for people. Because you have to remember, a lot of people don't want to buy it because they claim that they're okay with their regular Switch. So, are they all full of shit? I don't know, but people are able to start. They did quite a few waves of pre-orders already. Oh God, it's raining. Yeah, I saw that. I saw Wario posted that Best Buy was going to hand out coins. Like red and blue coins as pre-order tickets. So if you're outside waiting, they'll give you one of those and say, come back later. Pick it up. You better find out about those coins. For your sake. Imagine if you open a box in like 3 months and it's filled with those stupid coins, and you're like, what the hell are these for? Pizza power! Pizza power! What was funny about that Ninja Turtles concert was Shredder is doing his little like dance or whatever, and he shows a New Kids on the Block cassette tape, and there's girls in the front row. He's like, "Who wants this New Kids on the Block tape?" And they're all cheering, and he puts it in a shredder, and the girls like start getting upset. It was funny. It's goofy shit from the 80s, early 90s. Alright, I gotta put this stuff inside. The worst date ever. I was talking to the Nintendo rep a few days ago. He was saying how they're not ready how much product the stores are getting, and if all these areas Nintendo, and if having all these areas for Nintendo are worth it. Oh wow. You think Nintendo made too many of them? I'm getting that vibe that they made a lot more than people think, and a lot more than Nintendo thinks they're gonna sell. That's what I think. That's the vibe I'm getting. I don't know why, but I'm getting that vibe. Like they made too many of them. Remember the Xbox One when that came out? You walked into Best Buy, there was like 500 fucking systems on the shelf. Nobody wanted it. They had the inventory, nobody wanted it. It's a real life GTA? Shit. I don't know. Ah, it's raining. I don't have my hat. needs power. Put my apples in this bag. What are you guys saying? Been to both Yankee and Shea. Missed the old Yankee Stadium. I found my tickets, by the way. They're in one of these video game boxes I got. I found my tickets for opening year at the new Yankee Stadium when we went. You know, I'm sick of this fucking shit trying to sell stuff online. What's the lowest you can do? It's like, I'm done. Stop. You gotta buy it now price. Don't fucking buy it. What's the lowest you could do for it? It's $75. That's low enough, you fucking idiot. God damn. Everyone's a fucking idiot today. Holy shit. Why don't I just message the guy back and be like, you know what, baby? For you, it's free. I'll even pay for the shipping. You know, I'm sick of this shit, man. Just buy shit. It's $75 I'm trying to sell for. I'm already getting robbed on the fucking shipping and the fees. These people don't think about this shit, man. You're not at a yard sale. You're online, you fuck. Hey, Hockey, I'm going to go to Best Buy tomorrow when you're working and be like, yo, I could do fucking $45 for that $5,000 TV on the wall. You know what you're going to tell me? Get the fuck out of the store. Nobody wants you here. Well, it's an older Elgato. But I looked online. People are selling it for like $80, $85, $75. So I put it for $75. Just to get rid of it. It's just sitting in the basement doing nothing. How lower can you go on it? Go fuck yourself. I guess Fred never drank this. This literally looks like piss. I thought Fred drank this. I guess he bought one on his own. Or he didn't drink it. I don't know. I thought he drank it. We bought this last week. And I offered it to Fred. He's like, I'll drink it. And I thought he drank it, but he didn't. It's sealed. Sprite and tea. I heard some weird things about it. I don't drink soda, so I don't think I could try it. Unless I take a sip. Bro, this shit has 61 grams of sugar. What the fuck? Sodium's 95 milligrams. Carbohydrates, 61. This fucking thing will kill you. What the hell's in here? You could pour that shit on his head. It'll probably melt his skin. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? I'm not drinking. I haven't had soda in August. It'll be 2 years. I can't deal with it anymore. I'll have seltzer, and that's fine. No soda. I lost a bunch of weight, so I'm not gonna start drinking soda and gain it all back. My wife is down 140 pounds. I'm I'm still down in the 60s and 70s. I've been going back and forth, but I haven't been going up like all the way. I've been going up like 10 pounds, and it's like I'll gain 10 pounds and I'll drop 10 pounds. But I'm still on track, man. I'm still doing the right thing. Just been sidetracked every once in a while, but not too bad. It's not the way it used to be, believe me. I used to eat shit all day long. Now, no way. It ain't happening. Yeah, she's down 140 pounds, man. Yeah, I'm good. I had chicken earlier, so I'm gonna go home and do chicken again. But yeah, the key is always to stay on the water. Don't get off the water. Even if I have a sandwich or something, always with the water. Excuse me. From 2021, I'm down over 100 pounds. My weight from 2021 to my weight now, I'm down 100, over 100 pounds. But from when I started, I'm not down 100 pounds. You see what I'm saying? That means I lost weight before I started 2 years ago, like going hardcore about it. But my weight in 2021 versus my weight now, it's about 105, 110 pound difference. You can't gain shit. Dude, just go to McDonald's every day. You gain the weight in like fucking 3 weeks. You only eat once a day? Wow. That's crazy, man. You fast 3 to 4 days a week? What the fuck? Dude, you shouldn't be fasting. But you should just eat something like healthy, like an apple or something. You need your nutrients, that's for sure. I was like that. I'm not like that anymore. Yeah, I know, right? Once you get older, that hits. Yeah, Cougar, man, you're complaining now, buddy, but once you hit around 40, you're going to be like 850 pounds. Then you're going to be wishing that you were skinny as a rail. That's not bad mental. Because I was, for the last like year and a half, I was under 1,000 calories. No eating pro. Yeah, okay, you could do that, I guess. I'm 39 now. I'm still skinny. Yeah, well, wait till next year. Bro, next year you're going to be 900 pounds. So you're only a couple years younger than me. I don't really have to watch what I eat. I didn't have to really watch what I eat till my before. Yeah, that's how it happens. I'm just one of those people who can eat anything and gain nothing. You sound like my friend Ryan. He was always complaining about that. You just have a high metabolism, that's all. Yeah, when you get older, you get all these health problems. This sucks. I wish somebody would have told me this shit when I was younger. Well, they did, but they're like, don't do that. And when you're younger, you don't understand the severity of this stuff. You just think your parents just don't want you eating this shit. No. Careful what you wait. Yeah, I know, right? Hopefully I can gain weight when I gain. No, be careful what you wish. Yeah, you will. That's the whole point. We're warning you. Yeah, I'm 42. It'll be a miracle if I make it to 50, but... Let's just take one day at a time. I'm trying. I'm trying to drop the rest of this weight. I don't have much more weight to lose, I'll be honest with you guys. I would say if I can lose another 100 pounds, I'm golden. And I could do it. Because a couple of months ago, I was at a crazy number, my weight, and I was like, holy shit. I'm almost under this number, and I was like, wow. So, it can be done. That's what I'm shooting for. You know how bad I want to have a Whopper? But I have to wait till at least next year now. There's no way I can have a Whopper this year. It's been postponed, like Grand Theft Auto, a year. Let's see, August 2026 if I can have a Whopper. If not, I wait till 2027. But yeah, I don't miss soda. I'm so over soda. I'm done. I went 4 years without drinking soda once. I can eat a Whopper, it's just not what the bun. Yeah, I know, right? You know what? They make that burger that they had at Burger King, the A1 burger, that was fucking crazy, man. But I can't eat that stuff anymore. In 2002, okay? Dude, we were watching WWF with the NWO early 2002. Around WrestleMania 18 time. McDonald's had chicken parmesan chicken sandwiches. Dude, I would pick up Mario from work. We would go there and order like fucking 6 of those a piece. We would load up on fucking chicken parmesan chicken sandwiches at McDonald's. They were fantastic burgers. They never brought them back after that. That was, what, 23 years ago. They have never brought that burger back. My God, those were the best fucking burgers that they made. Or chicken sandwiches, whatever you want to call them. That was like a work of art. Well, we were younger. Like, you know, what was I? I was 19. Different ball game now. They sure did. They had a chicken parm chicken sandwich. It was the regular chicken sandwich at McDonald's, but it had it had tomato sauce and it had cheese on it. It had I think it was a slice of mozzarella cheese. I don't even remember. It might have just been American cheese. McDonald's had a chicken parmesan chicken sandwich in 2002. And they never brought it back after that. We were buying that thing all the time, man. Holy shit. Man, you had good food, good wrestling, good video games. It was fun. I feel like I'm gonna break the controller playing Doom. That's why I play with cheat codes on PC, man. I got a heart problem. I can't be screaming and yelling at the TV. That's why I play the game. I don't care what people say. Oh, you're playing with cheat codes. You can't play the game. Oh, go fuck yourself. I'm playing the game. I'm having fun. It's a fucking game. Not like I'm robbing a goddamn bank in real life. Just saying. They need to bring back the Big and Tasty. I might have had one of those. You know what I fucking miss? And they never brought this shit back. The Arch Deluxe. That was what, like 94? 93, 94, something like that? Maybe 96? I don't remember. That was a good fucking burger, man. The Arch Deluxe with cheese and bacon. Holy shit. Kruger, man, I remember $5.69 would get you a fucking extra large value meal. A value meal was $4.99, and then you would pay $5.69 for an extra large or super size, whatever the hell it was called. Yes, we did. Anthony finally got it activated. So, everybody's got Doom in the house. Yeah, exactly, man. Hey, I'll play a game legit. But if it gets to a point where I get frustrated, I have to just play with cheats. Luckily a lot of games aren't that hard. Like, you follow the path, they're linear and all that, and you're good to go. And you guys seen me beat many games on stream without cheat codes. But for Doom, I was like, I know I'm getting fucked up in that game. So, if there's cheats, I'm using them. I remember when you could get breakfast combo for $1 at McDonald's. Oh, wow. Remember when a movie was 5 cents? I think when my mom was young, it was a quarter or 50 cents or something like that to go see a movie. Now it's like 55 grand to go see a fucking movie. And if you bring your family, it's 100 grand. Dude, there was a funny article. I thought it was a real article. There was an article about this guy who took his family. Jurassic Park was re-released in theaters. There was an article about how this guy took his entire family to the movies to see Jurassic Park. Spent like his entire paycheck on like buying them popcorn and everything at the theater. And then when the movie ended, when they walked out, his daughter said, "Daddy, can we watch this when we get home?" And he's like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "We have it on videotape." And he had a panic attack, and then he had a heart attack, and they had to wheel him out of the movie theater. That was from The Onion. I thought that was real. I didn't know The Onion was like a parody thing. I was like, holy shit, this guy fucking had a heart attack because he spent all this money on a movie he already had. But it was The Onion, so it was fake. I didn't know that, though. That was like the first time I ever saw The Onion. But when I found out that it's a fake website, I was like, that was good. That was a good one. 35-cent sausage biscuits. So mental, here's what they make you do to activate that code. You have to sign into the NVIDIA app, enter the code. It then opens the browser where you need to sign into the NVIDIA website. Then it transfers you over to Steam, where you have to log into your Steam account. And then once you log into your Steam account, it transfers you over to, okay, you're activating this product. They don't even give you a key. It just bounces you directly to activation. Because they don't want, God forbid, you get the key and you sell it and make an extra $5 off of the graphics card you just paid for. God forbid. Well, fuck them, because I got 2 copies for the price of 1. So there you go. Bunch of fucking bitches. That's why Anthony literally had to log into my wife's Steam account and her NVIDIA account on his computer. 800 kid, what's up? The first time I saw The Onion was in New York City. It was a free newspaper. Very funny. Yeah, I read that article online. I had no idea. I thought it was real because you know how people act today. People are fucking dumb today. So The Onion could be true. Oh man. I'm gonna have to sleep for like 2 hours before I do the podcast. I'm fucking tired. I still gotta eat. I gotta cook. I'll probably have to cook after the show. And then tomorrow I'll just sleep all day. Yeah, what am I doing tomorrow? Nothing. And Friday I gotta be back here. Not too bad. I know, you have to fact check everything. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. I don't know if it's around. I have no idea. I read that article years ago. But again, I didn't know it was a fake paper. Hey, would that shock you at this point? I mean, this shit happens every day. People are fucking dumb every single day. Oh, man. I think it stopped raining. It slowed down a little bit. I got my apples. I got my bag. Dude, I still love how this computer came out. This computer is so fast. I'm not even kidding. I thought this i7 acts like an i9. It is so snappy and it just works. Very happy with this. Oh, shit. Let's see real quick. Oh, man. One of the headlines was poll finds out most Americans Would swap democracy for $100 Best Buy. Oh God. Hey, does that shock you if that was? I mean, that probably is real at this point. That's not even that's not even a fake headline anymore. That's actually happening now, probably. You have to understand something. We now live in a Grand Theft Auto world. Grand Theft Auto used to parody like society. Now we're parodying like Grand Theft Auto. Like, it's insane. Like Grand Theft Auto 6, people are going to get pissed about that game because they're going to reach. They're going to make fun of everybody, okay? And I know when the game comes out, people are going to get very mad, especially it takes place in Florida, all that bullshit's going to happen. And again, Grand Theft Auto like is a big parody on society. But you're going to get people that are going to get butthurt about it and complain. So just get ready for all those headlines. I think the game will be fine. It's just, people always have something to say about something. Well, we become a Grand Theft Auto society, which I think is funny. Because stuff happens, and I'm like, hey, that's the shit that you would see in Grand Theft Auto. Like, they would make fun of us for that, like society, for doing something like that. And now we're doing it on live TV. Look at this Puff Daddy thing. The guy's a fucking maniac. Holy shit. We thought he was just a stupid rapper. This guy's a maniac. I don't even know what that is. RWK. It's gonna attack everyone, and I can't wait. Yeah, hockey. Dude, you're gonna have both sides of the fence fucking complaining about that game. I guarantee you. A guy robbed a gas station by me at gunpoint a week ago. He was going around like it was a GTA mission. Stole a car, harassed people around. Jesus Christ. People were in the store. I'm telling you, man, these guys have no shame. They got no shame. Man, I don't know, man. That stuff doesn't bother me. I really don't care about that shit. I don't care. It's not a big deal either way, right? As long as I go home and I go to sleep at night, I don't give a shit about anybody else. I'll be honest with you. You do you, and I'm going to go home and go to sleep. But go home and sleep with Phil. Yeah, no, that's all right. Listen to me. If this guy Phil was fucking me, he would have given me all my money back for my Xboxes, right? And I wouldn't be complaining every week. You know, with all the Ozempic this guy Phil Spencer's taking, he probably has no penis left. Probably fucking shrunk off his fucking scrotum. Is that Microsoft? Celebrate PlayStation Days of Play, May 28th to June 11th. I hope they really do good on the action and explosions. Action and explosion for what? Well, we're going to have to switch to on a kiosk here next week. GameStop purchased $500 million worth of Bitcoin. Forget GTA 6. I'm playing the. Oh God, yeah. You know, I got to do a stream of that, but I got to like cut the music out of it because the music is. The minute you play the music, it gets copyrighted. Because of fucking Paramount. It sucks because you kind of need the music in that game. You know, I'm not a fan of GTA 4. I think that game sucks. A lot of people think 5 sucks and 4 was like the best one ever, but I don't like Nico Bellic. I think he's one of the worst characters in fucking gaming. I think he's fucking stupid. I think the 3 guys in GTA 5 are good. As far as like characters and all that. Their chemistry is great. You can relate to those guys, kind of. Nico Bellic, you can't relate to that guy. He's a fucking idiot. Ever go back and play GTA 5? It hasn't aged well. Ah, it's fun, man. It's a fun game to play. again, it is a 12-year-old game. You realize GTA 5 will be 13 years old when GTA 6 comes out? 13 fucking years old. That's insane. No, hockey. The best line is, the Corleones need your car. That game is just fucking fantastic, okay? I don't care what anybody says. Okay, the Godfather game is better than any of the Grand Theft Autos on the fucking Xbox or PlayStation. I don't care what anybody says. That game, they stole the Grand Theft Auto formula, which was originally the formula from Driver, if anybody remembers that. They stole that formula from GTA and they made it 10 times better on that gen. The graphics were better. The gameplay was better. The gun sounds. Everything was better. The Godfather game whoops the shit out of fucking GTA. I don't care what anybody says. Everybody knows it. Now, The Godfather 2, that game sucks big fat balls. But the first one was really good. Let's pretend they didn't make a second one. The Corleones need your car. Yeah, like that's the fucking flex. The Corleones need your car. Yeah, he says that when you go to steal the car. The Corleones need your car. The voice work in that game was like fantastic. Even for your character, the fucking created guy, he's like one of the most villainous voices in the entire game. Don't play 2 ever. They basically dumbed down 2 so much. It's like this isn't even the same game. Like, I don't know how to explain it. You would think it's like it's got like a different engine and everything. It's like, what are you doing? Like, you should have just kept it the way it was. It was so bad they didn't do the third game. People bought the first game like crazy. The second game, once the word got out that it sucked, nobody bought it. And they had to cancel the third one. They should get EA should get the licensing for that again and re-release that shit, like remaster it or whatever, and re-release it. Love how you can shoot and you don't have to move your arms. Yeah, why the fuck does he do the hump motion? Like, that's like Ace Ventura shit. Like, why is he doing that? You know what we should do? We should do a 24-hour live stream of the Godfather game. I think I'd go nuts if I had to play a game for 24 hours. It's a fun game. When you have cheats on, that's a fun game. I never beat the game. It's hard to beat games like that, like GTA and Godfather, because you're just fucking around the whole time. You're just screwing around and like causing trouble. Alright, I could play it and try to beat it. My dad beat it. At least so he told me. I never beat it. I've had the game for what, 20 years? When did it come out? In 04? Yeah, it was on the original Xbox, right? So it had to be 03, 04 it came out. Alright, I gave you guys, I was supposed to give you an extra 10 minutes. I gave you an extra hour and 10 minutes. So, I'm going to run. I'll see you guys at, let's say 10 o'clock for Game Complainers. I'll set up the stream now. This way I don't have to do it later. But, had it for PS2, then I rebought it for 360. When they ported it 10 times better. Yes. I had it for all the machines, but you know I have it sealed for the OG Xbox. They made two for the Xbox. They made a regular one and like a collector's edition with the slipcover. I have that slipcover one sealed because Toys R Us had it for $10 on clearance. I bought it and never opened it. I still have that sealed. I'll show you guys when we clean everything out. But yeah, I got it on 360 as well. It's that you have to have that game. So, all right, guys. I'll catch you later. Mental, take care, buddy. Hockey, 800 Kid, RWK, Milfman. Who else was in here? David R. Mike was here. Mike Mullis, Weston, Fred, Stevie Mack, Benj, Richard. Bryant was in here. Shout out to all you guys. Take care, and we'll catch you later tonight. Let's say 10 p.m. All right, peace.